Julian Ademi had everything a man could dream of. Wealth, power, global reach. They called him the bread king of Africa. From oil to cryptocurrency, from luxury estates in Lekki to restaurants in Accra, his influence touched every industry. And yet, despite the private jets and silk agbadas, Julian walked with a limp, a reminder of his past. Long before the empire, Julian had been just another barefoot bread seller. After losing his father at 8, he hawked bread in Lagos traffic, his mother trailing behind with a nylon bag full of change. Bread paid his school fees. Bread fed them. Bread gave him a future. He hustled while others played, eventually landing his first major contract supplying bread to a school. One school became 10, then 20. That was his first million. He expanded. Bakeries, restaurants, real estate, logistics, even fashion. But one thing still eluded him: love. Julian had never known how to talk to women. As a child, he was mocked for his limp, the result of a failed herbal treatment. The taunts haunted him into adulthood. Even as a billionaire, when women looked at him too long, he felt like a rejected boy again. That changed one Sunday when he met Ruth Okonkwo. She sang in the church choir, radiant in gold and white. After service, for the first time in his life, Julian made a bold move. He introduced himself. To his surprise, Ruth responded warmly. Texts turned to calls, and calls turned to churchside conversations. Eventually, he asked her out, and she said yes. Julian was smitten. He showered her with gifts, vacations, jewelry, even a Range Rover. He paid her family's debts and upgraded their home. When he proposed, she squealed with joy. But on the morning of their wedding, Julian decided to deliver her surprise gift in person. At Ruth's house, her parents welcomed him. He climbed the stairs quietly, only to overhear Ruth laughing with her friends. "That man? Have you seen how he limps like one spoiled robot? Sometimes I feel like vomiting just looking at him. But he's rich. Bread seller turned billionaire? I must collect my share." She admitted she still loved Toby, a mechanic who once slapped her in public. Julian froze. The car key dropped from his hand. He turned and walked away, his limp heavier than ever. But Julian didn't cancel the wedding. He wanted to teach her a lesson. That morning, he transferred all his assets to his mother. By the time he walked down the aisle, he legally owned nothing. Ruth danced, posed for photos, laughed for cameras. Unaware the world she was marrying into no longer belonged to Julian. Weeks into the marriage, Ruth's demands began. Millions for surgeries, businesses, hair, nails. Julian simply said, "I don't have money. My mother owns everything now."